What's up guys, it's Bonnie Glam and I am here for another video. In this video I am going to be making a fuchsia pink bob lace front wig, and it's going to be beautiful. I cannot wait. So I'm going to show you guys what I use to make my wigs. Fendi. First of all, I just got this head. I usually use like my doll head that I still have from like Paul Mitchell, that I just put a cap on and use with that. But I have seen so many good reviews on this one. This head, like, you measure your head and you order what the circumference is of your head for this wig, so it kind of like works out perfectly to make wigs on. I will put the description, the link in the description box of where to get this head from, which is Amazon, and it's really affordable. I think it was like maybe $30 or a little less. Of course, I have my spandex cap that I'm going to be making my wig on. Needle, thread, of course. I use a little pin cushion to put my T-pins and stuff in to hold my wig down as I'm sewing. Here's my T-pins. But I also ordered from Amazon. I find you get the bigger bang for your buck ordering these from Amazon. So I have my hair. This is the frontal. I guess I can go ahead and show you guys the frontal first. But this hair is, I ordered it from Amazon as well. I'm going to be trying it out. It's called, looks like MarchQueen, and I'll put the description, the link in the description box as well. So I'm going to show you guys the frontal. This video is inspired by Yanni Red. Y'all check her out, subscribe to her. Her videos are amazing, and I seen in her last video that this video that she doesn't really upload a lot on YouTube because she feels like she doesn't get as many views and stuff as she feels like she should, and I understand where she's coming from with that. But she has like, she's an Instagram model and she has so many followers on Instagram. She gets so many likes on Instagram, so I kind of understand what she's saying because she does amazing videos on YouTube. I subscribe to her, I hit the bell, like I'll be ready for her stuff when it comes up. So I wish she would do more videos. Cause Yanni Red, you're amazing. And she's so pretty, y'all. So here is the lace frontal, and I like how it curves. I like that it's not straight across. As you guys can see. See how it curves? And this is a 12-inch frontal. Those are the knots. Of course, I'm going to bleach them once I'm done with the wig. But this hair is... Let me take off my glove and see how soft it is. It's really soft. Yeah, it really is. And y'all, like the way this frontal is, I won't have to do much plucking. Like, look, can't really tell. I don't know how good you can tell, but it's like bare, like it's kind of see-through along the hairline, which is, you know, the way we want them. But I'll do a little bit of plucking. Like I will, once I make the wig, I'll do a little bit of plucking on it. So I'm gonna open up one of these. I'm gonna open up the 16, which I ordered 312s, which I should like complain about that, because of course your 12 inch is gonna be fuller, you know, than a 14 and 16, and I'm gonna do a bob, so I don't need a 14 and 16. I wanted like a real full head. But like in Yanni's video, she said like you really don't even need all 3 bundles, because so it's gonna go, you know, all across my head. Yeah, I will have to do some plucking on that. But yeah, it's gonna go all the way across. So you have that, and then you know, I don't really, probably won't need all the bundles, but I still wanted my 312 inches like I ordered. Anywho, so that's like one strike against them because I ordered 312s and got 12, 14, 16. But we're gonna see how this hair is. So anyway, I'm gonna open up the 16 because that's the one I'll be starting with right after I sew on the frontal. Yeah, it's soft. And this is Bodywave. Of course, y'all. I'll put the link in the description box. Make sure y'all can see the little, let it focus. I don't know if y'all can see it too good. But yeah, so this is the 16-inch. I mean, that's okay. Pretty full for a 16-inch. But of course 12 inches fuller. So, but I'm not gonna sit up here and just complain. I'm just gonna deal with it like I do everything in life. And I'm gonna start on the wig, guys, so stay tuned. Okay guys, so I have already put the ear-to-ear lace frontal on the dome cap that is on the mannequin head, and here I am just trying to make sure that the lace is going to lay flat once it is applied to my head. Getting ready to sew it down. Fendi wants to get up there with me. Okay, so I am sewing down the lace frontal. I call it frontal, but I guess yeah, it's definitely not closure, but frontal, ear to ear. So there's different ones, but I do love these ear to ear lace frontals. They're pretty great. What I like to do is I like to sew like pretty close, because I find that if you sew, you get your thread pretty close, you won't have to worry about any type of gaps or anything like lifting at all. So I just kind of take my time and sew my wigs because I plan on keeping them a very long time. And when I sew them, make them myself, it takes a long time. So I just am prepared to go ahead and, you know, take the allotted time to do it. And I'm just going to speed up this process because it's basically just the same thing. Alright guys, so as you can see, I am just continuing to sew down the lace frontal pretty close. And yes, y'all, I am sitting down. I was not feeling standing up to do my wig. I was so tired, but I knew I had to get the wig done and I knew I needed to record. So it's like, I'm just going to sit down. Okay, so we are almost done sewing down the frontal. And I kind of just keep my hand like on it as I'm sewing so I can just make sure that it's staying down throughout the process. That's, I mean, the gotta have the frontal sew down correctly, or it will mess up your entire wig. Okay, so we've gotten down to the last little section. And excuse my nails, y'all. They were pretty horrible on this day. Needed to be done. But I had to record. Okay, so the lace frontal is done. Alright guys, so now I am grabbing this 16-inch bundle so I can start sewing that at the bottom. Okay, so I decided to double weft the bundles since in Yanni's video she mentioned that there would be hair left over, and I wanted to put as much hair on this wig as I possibly can. So here I am getting the bundle as close to the lace frontal as possible. I don't honestly like to put my bundled hair on top of my lace frontal for the most part because I don't want it to pull it. I can't say that I always don't do that because I get as close as I can, so sometimes I do, but for the most part I try to just get it extremely close without overlapping the frontal. Okay guys, so I am about to just speed through this because I mean, if you're watching this video, you probably have already sewed a wig or at least sewed some type of hair down, even if it's just a sew in with leave out, just a regular sew in. But if not, I'm still going to have this part up. I'm just going to kind of speed through it. You're basically just going to be sewing the hair onto the dome cap, and you're just going to go left to right, right to left, left to right, back and forth and back and forth. So I'm going to speed through this process a little bit. Okay, so I am turning the hair back over so that I can now go right to left. And I should have mentioned earlier, but I use the T-pins to hold down the hair from side to side and then the middle. So that way I don't have to hold it, and it makes this process like way easier, I promise. The T-pins are amazing. I also would recommend that you get about at least 3 to 5 curved needles sitting and just waiting with thread already in them in the pin cushion, so that you don't have to continuously rethread the needle um, like I just had to do, but then I ended up just threading the rest of my needles so I can just grab them and go. Also, what I do when I get to the end of that row is I tilt the bundle upward a little bit, like very tiny bit, and then I kind of sew up, and then I bring the hair over, um, like I just did on this row. You'll see it in a second. Um, that way, you know, you can continuously go up with your rows. Like if you see here, um, I'm going up just a tad bit and then bringing it back over. Okay, so I am finished sewing down this bundle, and it's time for the 14-inch. And what I do is I just kind of leave the thread in at the end of that track, and I just sew the second bundle onto that one. I just put the thread through the weft and just start sewing it down. Okay guys, so I have gotten to the top where I just have that kind of circle going on, semicircle. Um, and I'm just going to continue to sew down the hair until I'm basically at the top where the lace frontal will meet the bundle. Okay guys, so I just finished the 14-inch, and now I am moving on to the 12-inch bundle, which is the last bundle. And as you can see, I only have a little bit left, so yes, thanks Shani, there will be plenty of hair left, but I'm still going to sew as much as I can into this wig, y'all. Okay guys, so I have gotten to the top of the head, and I am going to just use a single weft to lay down. And on this one, I actually am going to be connecting the bundled hair to the lace frontal so that we can seal that closed. Alright guys, so we are like done. Yay. So excited. Finally done with sewing this beautiful wig. Well, the right way to do this, guys, would of course be to just get your wig brush and brush the hair over the track. And then of course you'll have to cut off the dome cap that's right under the frontal. But she's done. Alright guys, she's done. I'm just kind of playing in it, but thank you so much for watching this video on how to make your own lace frontal wig, and stay tuned for part 2, which is the fun part, the coloring and styling. Bye!